Welcome back, guys. So today we are going to solve question 8.9 of our book, which is the probability and statistics for engineers and scientists by Walpole, and this is chapter 8 of it. And the statement of our question is: consider the data in exercise 8.2. So we have to consider the data in exercise 8.2. So therefore I am attaching this question here with the previous 8.2 question which I have solved, and in that question I have found out mean, median and mode of the data we have. So now on the basis of that data we have to find the range and b the standard deviation. Okay, so what is basically the range? In range we have to see that what is the range from the lowest possible to the highest possible number. So suppose I have some numbers which are in sequence, so those numbers are a, b, c, d, e, f and g. Okay, so the range of these numbers would be g minus a, means maximum minus the minimum, and the answer we will get will be the range of our data. Okay, so that is what we have to find here. So for this question data is already made in sequence by ourselves in our previous solution. So we can see that the lowest number here is 5, the highest one is 15. So therefore, following the same formulation here, the range of our data is 15 minus 5, so that is 10. Okay, so the range of our data is 10. Okay, now b, we have to find the standard deviation. Okay, so to find the standard deviation, let me first remove it. In removing it and then finding the standard deviation, the formula for the standard deviation is the square root of the variance. While variance is what? Variance is the formula in which I have to take the number and from it I have to subtract the average or mean of it. We have to square it and then we have to divide it over n minus 1, where n are the total number of items and we have to subtract 1 from it, and these will be from I equal to 1 up to n number of data points. Here it is this one. Okay, so here we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 items. So therefore here it will be from I equal to 1 up to 10. Okay, all these data points will be here, while this mean is what? This is 8.6. okay, so let me write here this mean. Let me remove it and let me write the mean of it. Okay, that is 8.6 whole square divided by n minus 1, and is 10, which are the total number of items here we have. So it will be n minus 1, 10 minus 1. Okay, so we have to find it out like this one. So let me solve it, and let me solve it by using this black color, or let me use this blue color for it. So let me use this one for here. So x1 is 5, so 5 minus 8.6 whole square plus the second number is again this one, so 5 minus 8.6 whole square plus the third one is also 5 minus 8.6 whole square. Okay, plus then 6 minus 8.6 whole square. Okay, then plus we have this 9, so 9 minus 8.6 whole square plus then 10 minus 8.6 10 minus 8.6 10 minus 8.6. so these are 3 tens, so 3 multiplied by 10 minus 8.6 whole square. Okay, because we have to write it 3 times, so therefore I have multiplied them with 3 there. Similarly I can also write this one as 3 multiplied by 5 minus 8.6 whole square as well, but this was for your understanding that how would you tackle this data. But here I have made it all in the shortcut. Also the next number is 11 minus 8.6 whole square, then 15 minus 8.6 whole square. Okay, after finding it all, I have to divide it over 10 minus 1, which is 9. Okay, so once it will be found out, the variance of our data is what? That is 10.933, and that is what? That is for the variance. Now in order to find the standard deviation, because here we need to find it out, so standard deviation is the square root of 10.933. Sorry, okay, so let me find it out. So square root of 10.933, so this is 3.306, so this is 3.306, and that is what? That is the solution for the standard deviation. So now you need to know the formulas which are here, and by using these formulas you have to put the values, and then you will find the answers for the range and for the standard deviation as well. Okay, so I hope you have grasped the concept of the question 8.9. If you guys have any question, you can ask me in the comment box. See you soon.